Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, my name is Todd Smith. Hey, I just want to share my thoughts today, this morning, about really talking about Marvel Avengers. I talked about it in the last video, but the reason why I want to talk about this because it's been on my mind since last night. I should have did this video last night, but I wasn't up to doing this video, so I choose to do it today. And one thing I want to share my thoughts about Marvel Avenger. I think this is the third video that I'm doing talking about it, or maybe the second video. I don't know. I haven't been looking at my timeline and see how many videos like that I had done. But I just want to share my thoughts today about Marvel Avenger. Now, I was sharing my thoughts that Spider-Man can save this game, and I think I'm not sure about that really. Really sure about that. I have a little doubt in my mind because it depends how Square Onyx release this game. How they gonna release the content, you know, of Spider-Man in this game. So far that I heard that I know of is a DLC. Or they could be pushing a Blu-ray version out that, will have the content of Spider-Man on there. Because I guess you have to this is a PS5 and PS4 exclusive, so I don't know, what's going on with this game at this point. And so far the game had been I'm talking about been falling really hard. And everybody can't believe that a game like this with the Avengers in would drop this hard like that. Versus Marvel Spider-Man that's, on one platform, on a PlayStation platform, outsell, Square Onyx Avenger that is multiplayer, that's multi-platform. Multi-platform, that means it's on the Xbox, that means on the PlayStation, and and maybe on PC, far that I know. I haven't kept up, how many platforms this game is on. While Marvel Spider-Man is on one platform, and that's the PlayStation platform. And also Miles Morales. Don't let me forget Miles Morales. Spider-Man, which they doing a marvelous job of promoting and selling. And then also you have Somniac, everybody knows the Somniac story about Wolverine that I believe is gonna be up there with Spider-Man sales number when the game is released, of single player. My thing is this, I believe it's a great possibility that Square Enix maybe lose the contract of Avengers, then maybe hit, to Sony division. It maybe hit like to a Somniac, or maybe it might go to Naughty Dog. Who knows which way this game would go? Marvel characters would go. Nobody don't know, because so far at this point, Square Enix already proven a point how they thought about the game, how the game was a bad deal dealing with the Avenger game. With the microtransactions, I said from the beginning, microtransactions is a bad thing. Don't use microtransactions, especially when you're releasing this game. Don't use microtransactions in this online requirement, trash that you have to get, to get more costumes and, cosmetics and all that stuff, which belong to you from the beginning. The costumes belong to you from the beginning. So right now, the clearest future that I see right now with Square Enix and Sony at this point is, because Sony owns Insomniac now. I actually seeing that Avenger crossing over to Insomniac. I'm just being honest, man. I just see that crossover. It's a possibility that Spider-Man don't save this game, which I have 50% of knowledge that it maybe won't. It's a possibility. It's depending how they, push the material out, how they push the content. This all depends on that. And then, how that would turn out. Because if that don't work out, then it's a possibility that Square Enix can lose this Avenger contract with Sony, with Insomniac Games or Naughty Dog. It all depends. I'm just putting it out there. So if Spider-Man don't say this game, that means it's a possibility it can go to Sony. And because I know Wolverine game gonna be up there with Spider-Man sales. I know, because Square Enix doing it. And Square Enix is marvelous, man. I mean, not Square Enix. Insomniac Games is amazing, man. How they do these games, these Marvel games. It's full of surprises. And so, hey, I had to put that thought in my mind out there like that because I was thinking about it, and I believe, and it's just me, I believe the Avenger game will make so much money on the Sony's platform with with Naughty Dog or with Insomniac Games or Guerrilla Games versus um Square Enix. And I love Square Enix. Square Enix did the Final Fantasy series. And one thing I want to leave out before I go is Guardian of the Galaxy game that was made on Square. Good game, good storyline, perfect game. And I'm here to tell you, man, they did something good on that behalf. But I think the game, the Guardian of the Galaxy game wasn't made under Crystal Dynamic, who turned around and messed up the Avenger game. I think that it wasn't made under that company, Crystal Dynamic, but it was under Square Enix. Crystal Dynamic. Working with Crystal Dynamic doing this game, Avenger game. So we see how the future turn out. Like I said, I have 50%, doubt that Spider-Man will actually save this game. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. It depends how they push the content. My name is Todd Smith. You all have a blessed day. God bless. Peace.